Alright, so Fana just dropped on Global and she might be one of my favorite characters to use, especially because I was a free-to-play on KR and my first multi I got her, so I kind of was forced to love her, right? And no, she's actually pretty decent. Not going to be the best in PvP, but a pretty good farmer that you probably actually want to invest into, and might be the best blue farmer, I believe, because she's got 2 AoE abilities. I think only Julius comes out who has 1, it's probably a bit better, but even still, I think when it comes towards AoE farming for blues and just, you know, getting gear, she might be the best one, but still kind of usable a little bit on towards PvP, so we'll do both today. Now obviously I don't recommend summoning because the character will go into the filler banners. For example, you can see right now, obviously this is a rerun, but you can see she's going to be in there, and so will obviously Riot Lig Veto. But the wait to get summoned, well, which is about 9 days time, it's been too long now. Want to summon, I'm sure some of you lot do too, so I did cave in and do a few summons, and well, yeah, this happened. Alright, so like many of you, I am a bit impatient, even though I shouldn't be summoning, and I know I shouldn't be summoning. If anything, I should wait for, obviously, Noel coming out in, what, 9 days time, but we've not done any summons on my account at all. Basically, you can see I've gotten, what, 10 multis, plus, I think, enough for a pity, so, you can almost think of that 20k crystals for, obviously, Julius, right? But, yeah, do I summon? I mean, I'm going to summon more, dude. Okay, I'm really hoping I get Fana here. I'm summoning this banner, I think, because I really want Fana. I don't really care too much about Licht and Raya, although I do believe these are by far probably the better banner summon for, because you have 2 good characters to get here. Where if I pull Veto, it is, yeah, probably the worst thing I can summon, right? Because he's like literally the worst SSR in the game. First multi, I'm stopping after this. Bro, on my JP account, I pulled, okay, no 2-in-1. On my JP account, I pulled an SSR, my first multi and got Fana. So I'm hoping I can repeat the same thing here. No! 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 Why him? Yeah, wasn't too happy about it, but right now on JP, and it will come out in a few months, obviously, when we do get closer towards the half annual Black Asset celebration. Do you have this summon where you can reroll 999 times, basically, and, yeah, get a guaranteed SSR every multi when it fakes out. Oh, it's not a fake out. Huh. But even still, it's 999 times. You can reroll until you get like 3-in-1s, 2-in-1s, whatever. And then try and pull the Fana because she actually is on the banner with obviously a Raya as well. So, yeah, it's, yeah, I wouldn't summon even though I did it. Don't do what I did. Alright, so we run through the character's skills here. It's a pretty simple character. Firstly, a passive, and the most important thing to notice, right, is that if she's not at 100% HP, then she's not going to get the increased damage by 50%. So it basically means until you take 1 HP of damage, you're actually going to deal pretty good damage, right? But the problem is she hasn't got the fast speed in the game. So someone like William out right now in Global, and I guess not really used too much now on JP, but people can outspeed her, and if they do a little bit of damage, then it's basically over. So I do believe once Summon the World comes out, she'll be a bit better, because then you can reliably keep her 100% HP because the World Shield is so massive. But when she does apply Burn, 80% chance on a tier 1 skill. This skill, AoE, 3-turn cooldown, can actually lifesteal. So you can get full HP, which is good, but like doesn't happen too often. Good for when you're farming, to be fair, because then you don't have to rely on Charmy or another healer to constantly keep on healing you. She can kind of constantly keep on healing herself. And also this ultimate here is AoE damage, but afterwards, unfortunately not before, she's going to get an actual buff skill, which is going to increase her actual magic attack by I think 80 or 50%, I believe it is. So definitely a better farmer, especially to farm LR gear on the blue stages than PvP, but she can deal decent damage. So yeah, this is a team I recommend using if you were to use her. Noelle to give her a shield so she doesn't take damage at all, basically. But also as well, Valtos is going to actually buff up her magic attack, so she's going to deal even more damage, but also her ultimate can make her attack fast at the start of the game, so you don't have to worry about getting attacked. And also, obviously, Lotus to get that increased damage. So yeah, like I said, you can see right now, she's going to attack last, basically, and will take damage from Noelle and also Charlotte. I only want to play against this team because I can see that I actually got full red, so we might actually do a lot of damage here. But yeah, Valtos ultimate give you 20% stamina, so you are going to get to attack first. Charlotte still attacked before me. That's crazy, actually. So yeah, now the passive is yeah, not great, right? Because it does nothing. So a bit unfortunate, but you can still kind of do crazy with her. So we'll buff up here. So we put our shield on, so she's not going to take any damage. Then we use the ultimate first, so we get the actual magic buff, basically. Almost killed. You can see it did a lot of damage there. And then now what we're going to do is buff up with, obviously, Vatos' tier 2 skill. Okay, that barrier moved. It barrier moved. Oh, so annoying. That was a 50% chance, by the way. But yeah, we'll buff up the magic. I'm once again, HP's already gone anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay, I'm going to just use it on the well. Hope it does a killer. It's fine. The shield is on, though, so we might not do a lot of damage here. Now, I just should get rid of it. Okay, let's see. Not going to do maximum damage, but still pretty good. 111k with the shield done. And we work max HP. So you can see it can do a lot of damage. But unfortunately, if you do take a little bit of damage, then she's not doing maximum damage there, which is, yeah, a little bit annoying. But then, once again, in this team situation, it comes down to why would you bother using Fana when you could just use another character to buff up the well to where she can kill. And Noelle doesn't have the best gear on, so she's doing less damage. But yeah, from my experience of using them PvP, you don't really get to have that turn to where you can apply that single target burn to where you can lifesteal. It's more definitely useful in PvE. From all the games I've used her with, and I've used her a lot, right? I don't know. I don't see it being too useful. But hey, she looks good though. Alright, so PvE farming. Lotus, obviously, Mars, just the go-to characters. You could obviously replace Soul here, so you can use that one. Obviously, if you had Charmy, you can definitely put in Charmy too. You get some of the work. Or even not. Charmy, constantly healing Fana would actually be pretty good. But since I don't have Charmy leveled up, we're just going to bring, obviously, Noelle, just so we can constantly keep on getting shields to where we can always keep Fana at max HP. But yeah, this is stage 15. We'll see right now how good Fana does. And she does do a lot. Once again, she can kind of keep on healing herself. So she can keep herself alive. And if we just do our normal rotations here, we can see she is going to do, yeah, pretty good damage, man. So yeah, shield up. We're going to buff up probably with Fana just to do, for the showcase to make sure she always has maximum shield on. There's a 40k shield there, which is not good because I don't have the best gear on my summoner well. But yeah, we used ultimate right now. Good AoE damage. 130k a lot, obviously. And now we've got the increased damage, right? To where now if we do an AoE skill, let me just stun rush you right now, if I can. Okay, stun 1. Good damage there. And then, okay, attack Mars. It's good. AoE there. So yeah, that AoE would normally have taken her down to at least like 99% of HP. But it doesn't. So, okay, so I want to use my AoE, but we're going to go into the next stage anyway. So I don't know if I should waste it. Yeah, I don't want to waste it. Unfortunately, we're going to lose our damage buff, though, that she does apply from the ultimate. That's the only bad thing about this game. I don't know why this game has this, where you lose buffs after you go towards the next wave. Okay, so we got our shield again. Nice. Buff up again. Once again, you don't make sure we're using... Obviously, if your ultimate is a bit different, but you want to make sure that you always try and keep at 100% HP. 100k there. Once again, love to see it. It's obviously a lot of damage. And my Fana's not even fully built up either, by the way. Like, I think you can get a lot more damage from out of her. We'll save that for next turn. But you can see right now, I mean, Summoner Woe has been quite useful, not gonna lie. But you don't, I don't feel like you need her. I think, once again, Charmy might even be better. Alright, so wave 3. I think we have an ultimate again, but we're not max HP, but we can now use Lotus. Should be almost an AoE wipe here. We'll buff up just to give her a counter attack, right? So she does do more damage. So yeah, we'll use the ultimate, get the AoE buff, and we should be able to wipe next turn with that actual tier 2 skill. Okay, stun 1. Didn't even mean to kill her there, but you can see the damage increase if you do combine attacks. Yeah, it gets crazy. Okay, I'm going to end up killing her. So yeah, I mean, there's not really... I mean, this is the hardest stage in the game, and I'm not really even kind of getting like the most optimal run to showcase our maximum damage. Okay, we didn't even get to see the damage there, but you can imagine it did a lot. So yeah, boys, that is Fana, a very fun character to use and play around with, even though she's a bit restrictive with the fact that you have to keep her 100% HP. But I don't know, I kind of enjoy maxing her out, trying to keep her full HP, seeing the damage she can do. She's a pretty fun character. But for the Fana mains who really want her, don't worry, you'll be able to get her in the next few banners. But also, there's a new one coming out in a few weeks, or I get maybe months now, which is this one right here, which is even better. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten her, but you can see... Very, very fun. Actually, got like hatred things. Yeah, this is the one you want to save for, boys. Even though she's a filler rate character as well. Yeah, it's sick. So, boys, thank you for watching, and yeah.